Uganda's real estate industry is growing at a fast rate. That's why real estate experts Viola and Barbara bring you the Property Hour. Provide market-leading expertise on real estate matters. The Property Hour is informative, inclusive, and up-to-date. Proudly powered by HK Properties.
Hello viewer, it is yet another episode of the Property Hour. As always, we don't let you start your week without tipping you with what is latest on the real estate and construction sector. With your usual hosts, Viola
and Barbara, we always bring you what's up to date and very informative, anything related to real estate and construction for you to be able to appreciate what we have in Uganda.
Absolutely, and now, Barbara, there is something that is hottest on the market space, and that is the launch of Luma Residency, a project of HK Properties. Now, something beautiful about HK Properties is that as they're trying to launch the Luma Residency, we try to look at the fact that we would love to know what impact the company has had on the marketplace, the odyssey of the company on the marketplace in Uganda. Where have they come from? Where are they at? And where are they going to?
Now, it's good to know what's the feedback of the previous projects and now that they want to start another one. What has led to them to actually achieve many projects and bring us more houses on the market, more condominiums on the market for us Ugandans and anyone out there to want to be part of such projects.
That is very true, Barbara. And now, dear viewer, something beautiful about HK Properties that you need to know tonight is that this is a condominium property company that has tried to go in detail as far as space and design are concerned. Now, Barbara, every time I look at the beautiful designs of HK Properties, I feel like, yes, Uganda is getting to another level, at least to international standards as far as real estate is concerned. Now, we are getting you all the professionals of HK Properties tonight. Don't go away. Stay tuned so that you hear from the experts themselves.
Luma Residency in Munyonyo is the latest apartmentalized project by HK Properties. This state-of-the-art residency that has tipped the architecture scale in Uganda has 2 to 3 bedroomed apartments at modest rents. Scheduled payments can be arranged to fit your budget. For more information or booking, please call 0758 274 389. Viola and Barbara bring you the expert opinion on the Property Hour.
It is now time for the expert opinion on the Property Hour, and this is where we bring you the experts. You just need to hear from the horse's mouth, from the design concepts, all the beautiful and the latest projects on the marketplace. Just like tonight, it was all about the launch of Luma Residency. And here we are with the vision bearers themselves. They would like to tell us, they would like to give us the odyssey of the company HK Properties. Where have they come from? Where are they at? And where could they be likely to move forward with? Krish and Nadil, you are most welcome to the Property Hour.
Thank you, Viola, for having us here.
How is HK Property?
HK Property currently we are really excited with our new project. We had a very successful year last year with our Munyonyo project. And we wanted to continue this momentum this year by starting our project in Mutungo, which is called Luma Residency, which has 56 apartments, as you rightly said. And we are very excited to bring this product to the market now this year.
Well done, Kuresh. Now, Anadil, it's all around the marketplace. HK Properties, Luma Residency, Sapphire, Emirate. A viewer and myself would love to know tonight, where does this story come from? What is the origin of HK Properties? Before we even come to launch Emirate, what is this origin of this company?
Okay, to answer that, Viola, we shall need to first go back into the history to see when our father came in. It was 30 years ago when he came in. He came in here to do agriculture. That is what Uganda is known for, agriculture. He came into doing vanilla, cardamom, black pepper, and you might be quite fascinated to know that some of these spices have been brought in by him, like cardamom. It is him.
What's his name?
He's called Haji Mansoor Nadir Kalonji.
Wow, he even has a Ugandan name, Kalonji.
Yes,
wow.
yes.
Wow.
He has also has that Ugandan name. So then he did farming for around 30 years. And he stayed in farm. We have farms in Michiana, in Lugazi. So After that, we also stayed at farm for quite some good time. So from there, we were always seeing a housing deficit in Kampala. Whenever we could think about coming to Kampala or to have a house to stay in, it was hard to get it. You could not get a good rental property to stay. That is when we thought that we can have a housing, a real estate company in to put in some beautiful apartments. Like you see Lulu or our new one, Emerald, they all look splendid. They are beautifully designed, they are nicely made, they are big, and the best part is that these all look different. They are all unique.
How is it going? Like, you come in as agriculture people, and then at the end of the day, you realize there is a housing deficit. And here we are at HK Properties, we're having very, very many projects. So far from your history, how many projects so far are in place done by HK Properties?
We have done 5 up till now.
Okay, that's a nice one. Kuresh, you are a technical person in housing. I can imagine you came onto the group when HK Properties came in place. So I'm wondering what inspired you in particular to take on such beautiful projects in Uganda?
All our projects are personalized projects. They are projects of passion, and it involves the entire team from the time of planning up to the time of execution.
From my experience, Kuresh, not usual to find a housing developer talking about legacy, passion. It's usually how many projects do I want to do in a year, how many. So this is quite interesting. Now, Kuresh, back to Emerald Residency. What is this uniqueness about from the vision bearer like yourself? What should Ugandan expect out of Emerald Residency?
You see, Emerald Residency, we had a project in Mutungo which was Sapphire Residency, which we sold out last year, and the demand for Mutungo is outstanding at the moment. So we decided that, and after Sapphire we did a project called Lulu, which gave us a lot of mileage in terms of the architectural design that we brought in. So we wanted to build on that, and we wanted to bring another iconic project at Mutungo. So we designed a 56 apartment project with 28 3-bedroom apartments and then 28 2-bedroom apartments. We have luxurious gym on the rooftop. We have swimming pool, sauna and steam. We have a gazebo area which we are going to design and facilitate our clients.
Wow, wonderful. Now, dear viewer, we are still with HK Properties. We are with the vision bearers, and we are going to get you very many other professionals. They're talking about design every other time. Do not go away, because we are going to bring you the architects themselves behind these beautiful projects that you are seeing tonight. Now, Nadil, you are a vision bearer at HK Properties, but I would love to know, how has HK Properties impacted Uganda's economy so far?
To answer that, Viola, there are 2 parts to it. The first part is micro, and then it's a macro. So in the micro side, economic side, we have our suppliers who benefit from us. We employ around 400 plus casual laborers who work at our sites. These are without our supervisors.
Are these locals?
Yeah, these are all locals. These are all local Ugandan people. And most of them are unskilled labor that we try to skill up for them to grow in their lives too. So these are the impact that we have on the micro economics. Then if you go on macro economics, so that's a larger scale economics. Up till now, HK has done $5 million in Uganda. So all our estimated projects sale might go to $5 million. That is a good amount of money which is coming in. So our buyers some are Ugandans, local Ugandans, and some are staying outside. So that is also a foreign exchange coming into Uganda, which is helping our economic growth.
Wow, this is really, really evident. Do you have anything to justify to that, Akuresh?
Yeah, as he rightly said, that we are impacting directly and indirectly. Also, that there's something that I would like to mention is that we have training sessions for our workers at site. So what we do is we grab unskilled labor, we train them in different steel bending, steel fixing, carpentry, masonry, plastering, painting, and that's how they also build. They are also growing as HK is growing, because HK is not about self growth. It's more about the growth of the nation with us.
As we wind up and as we also take on other professionals, Kresha would like to know, where is HK going? What is the vision of HK and its future?
Firstly, we want to maintain the standards that we've achieved so far. That is where we build our future from. We want to be consistent in the market with consistent project, consistent quality, consistent in price. Inflation is killing us every day, but we are trying to be as consistent as possible from the time of our first project to our current project. Yes, we have room for improvement. We are learning project by project. So our vision is to grow from where we are. We have exciting new locations coming up in the next 3 years. We have a 5-year plan. We are looking at, we want to do minimum of about 700 to 1,000 homes in the next 5 years.
Wow.
In exciting locations, exciting designs, and consistent quality. That's all we are here for.
Wow, this is evident already by Emerald Launch Residency now. Dear viewer, do not go away because we are getting you the marketing and the architecture team from HK Properties Uganda. We are still all about Emerald Residency. This is a very beautiful project by HK Properties Uganda, and with me I am with Hatim and Jamie. Hatim and Jamie, how are you?
Hi, Viola, how are you?
Now, dear viewer, we got something beautiful for you. We want you to know about the very project in the heart of Mutungo, at the very peak of the entire 7 hills of Kampala, and this is none other than Emerald Residency. Where we are right now, we are at the launch, at the breakdown of Emerald Residency. As you can see, the entire height of the foundation, it can speak for itself. Now, Hatim, something that I would love to know about Emerald.
Hi Viola, thank you for having us here today. Emerald Residency is very close to our heart. It's a very unique project for our company. As you can see, we are right on top of the Mutungo hill. We are at the top. And to start from the beginning, our project name is Emerald Residency.
What is this emerald? I've been struggling to say the
I know.
word. What does it mean?
So, as you've seen with all our projects, they are all named of precious stones. We feel that when you are buying a home, you are buying a house, you are buying something which is very precious to you, which you are going to build with yourself, with your family, things like that. So that is why we are trying to inculcate that feeling of owning something precious. So whenever you are coming home, you say, I'm coming home to Emerald, I'm
Wow.
coming home to Sapphire.
Wow.
So that is where our idea comes from.
Wow. So generally, what is the status quo of HK Properties in general from the inception to date as far as this kind of projects are concerned?
So HK Properties was launched in 2017.
Okay.
We had a history of real estate in Kampala before that, but we wanted to formalize what we were doing. So from inception till now, we've constructed around 200 apartments, which are occupied by Ugandans. And by 2028, we've targeted to build around 1,000 homes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Wait a minute. 2028, you're targeting to build about 1,000 homes.
Yes.
You know, after COVID, we
Yes.
all thought the population was going down, and we thought, okay, now the housing deficit is not going to be a question anymore.
Yes.
But to my shock, from statistics, it is now instead 250,000, and even that is the housing deficit,
Yes,
by the way.
I know.
And then the population, we have shot to 47 million Ugandans from the previous 46. So when you talk about the 1,000, I think you're playing a very good role, because at the end of the day, you're trying to fill a housing deficit in Uganda. Jamie,
Yes.
how about the uniqueness on the marketplace as far as Emerald Residency is concerned? Does it have a unique factor on the marketplace?
Thank you, Viola. Yes, as you can tell, all our projects have unique factors. Our architects have designed our projects in ways of every project has its uniqueness. But since we are focused on Emerald now, let's talk about Emerald. Emerald has its
Sure.
own uniqueness. You can tell from the design, first of all, the location where it is. It's not easy getting an apartment at
I just love the view.
299
When I was coming
million.
uphill, I felt
Exactly.
like I had arrived.
Yes, so
Yes.
you know how expensive land is in Mutungo. You know how Mutungo is a very posh area and very expensive to afford. So to be able to get an apartment on Mutungo Hill at 299 million or 372 million.
Wait a minute,
it's-
what you just said 299 million?
Yes, please.
What is that kind of apartment for
It's a
299 million? Because I'm in
two-bedroom.
Mutungo. I can't even get land of UGX 300 million, and you're telling me that I can get an apartment of 299.
Yes, so that's among the uniqueness of what we have in Emerald, having a 2-bedroom apartment at 299
So a
million.
2-bedroom apartment goes
Yes.
for UGX 299 million. How
Yes,
big is
it
this
is.
two-bedroom apartment?
It's going to be 121 square meters, which
Wow.
is really spacious if you compare with the others.
I've witnessed apartments of 110 for three-bedroom apartments. You guys, are you
So you
playing?
can really
Is this
see-
real?
Yeah.
I don't want us to be here talking to Ugandans and then this doesn't come out
Definitely.
real.
No,
That is why
that
HK
is-
Property.
Do you have projects that have been completed and you have built and they are complete in place? And
Yes.
are they being occupied as of right now?
Yes, we do. And those are in Muyenga. We have two projects actually that are complete. One was recently handed over in Canadian. One has already been sold out for a long time.
Like you have built and handed over to
Yes,
Ugandans
please.
and they are happily living
Yes,
in them.
yes.
Well done, HK Properties. Now,
Thank
Hatim,
you.
just before we go away, kindly, could you have faced some market challenges in Uganda as HK Properties?
Every businesses comes with their own challenges, and the art of doing businesses and how you overcome those challenges. For us, we face a number of challenges in Uganda, but we would not complain that much because we've been doing business well. But the hardship comes when there is less or little regularization in this sector. This is still an informal sector, we can say, because the laws and regulations which are in place are old. With the change of times, we're in 2022 now. We need new regulations, we need new grants, we need new tax benefits for real estate developers coming in the market for us to help and cure the housing deficit which is there. So this is one of the biggest challenges, but we are still pushing on.
Wow, I can see. So how many apartments are here? Or if a dear viewer would love to, know much about the Emerald Residency, how many apartments are there? How many stories are there up? And do we have a lift or I have to walk all the way up to
No,
last floor?
definitely you have two lifts in this project. We are going 10 stories up. It's going to be 10 stories from ground, and
Like from right here,
from
and I have
here.
to go 10 that
yeah, if you
side.
count this, then it's going to be 11 because we are on the foundation level right
Oh,
now.
the
Yes.
foundation is also
Yes.
a level on its own. Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
So we have 56 apartments in this project. 28 of them are 2 bedrooms, 28 of them are 3 bedrooms. They have designed in such a way where all our projects and all our apartments are getting views on all directions.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Hatim and Jami. Now, dear Uganda, do not have an excuse that we still have housing deficit right here at Emerald HK Properties. We are here to provide with you very wonderful apartments right at the heart of Mutungo. Imagine a 2-bedroom apartment going for UGX 299 million. Now, if you know what a square meter goes for in Mutungo, I don't think you could get below 25 million. Now, you can imagine you could grab yourself an apartment, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, just like they told us, and you have a very wonderful condo space to live in at HK Properties Uganda.
It's quite astonishing seeing how far HK Properties have come and seeing the projects, and right now us being on the set where the foundations are being laid and we have seen buildings come up, we tend to know more. I mean, what's this unique things about HK Properties and with Emerald. With me are architects in HK Properties who have come up with beautiful designs that we have seen. Name it Lulu, name it as Sapphire, and right now we are at Emerald where they are starting up another wonderful project. Welcome to the show, Kusai and Moez. How have you done it? Because these are very interesting projects. How have you come up with the designs of it?
So what we do is we first go on site, we take a drone and we get views that we can generate, and then we design our buildings accordingly so that every apartment gets a good view that they can look out to relax in the evenings.
I like the fact that you actually take that extra initiative to use a drone to survey the place and know where can someone get the best view. How has the client experience with the finished products been like?
So the projects that we do design is we try and get into the spaces and the proper golden ratios for the room sizes and everything, and we have proper locations for the wardrobes and the access to the bedrooms and everything, so which makes it a user friendly experience for them.
So like we have Sapphire, which is one project we are completing now. So the feedback from the clients is very important to us. So we give what they want. It's their house. They're going to stay in it.
So it brings me to, how do you keep up with the quality assurance, especially in making sure indeed this feedback you get from clients is so perfect that we hope to do the next project to the next project. What's those quality assurance ideas that you have put in place?
So first of all, when we talk about quality assurance, we talk about the structure of the building. We make sure that our building is structurally very sound. Right now you're standing in the foundation pit. It's going to be a rough foundation for the first set of columns that we have, and it is going to have continuous of 4 another rafts that is going to take the entire load of the structure. So structurally we try and make it very sound. Secondly, when it comes to the finishing products, we try and make sure that we use top quality finishing products, be it sanitary ware or be it the tiles that we use in the projects. With every project that we've come up with new designs, new themes with the tilings and the sanitary ware. So then, you know, we've got feedback from the client that if this is good or not, and we've come up with new things in every project that we've done.
It's really so hard to finish a project when you've not encountered a certain challenge. What are the challenges you've encountered, especially in construction, in design?
So majorly the major challenge that we get is the delayed approvals that we do get. There's not really a streamlined process for it, and there are a lot of things that we think that needs to be added in the regulation so that we can give more homes to Ugandans and design in a better and more if cost effective way. The construction techniques that we use here, we are a bit behind in that, and we still try and achieve this high quality product. So it takes a lot of time in construction as well. If we did have a lot of aid in designing in construction items and everything, it would have been a much faster process to build.
Which is why you see us as architects, we just don't design the building and let it be up to them to construct. What we do is we also take care of execution. Come on site every time and have thorough checks at every phase to ensure that the building that is coming up
is exactly
is
how
exactly
you
how we
designed it.
designed them.
Which is wonderful, because that means you're almost on every progress, you're part of the project, and you're making sure that indeed what the clients get to enjoy is what was drawn, it's what was meant to be executed for the people out there. And that's why we are loving what HK Properties has to offer to the market, because they take the time, the initiative to make sure you get the right thing.
And one thing that I would like to add is that with us at HK, we have a lot of people in the team. We have civil engineers, we have architects, we have people, we have a marketing and everything. So all of them come to the site to see if it is up to the quality that they want. We set a certain quality, the marketing people set another quality. So then we try and achieve that at every stage.
That's wonderful to have. So meaning that in your executions, is the whole team inside HK Properties?
Yes.
So meaning that you don't have to hire someone off to come once in a while, but you have a full-time team to make sure that you engage in every aspect of the project.
And that's how we are very vigilant on site, and that is how we deliver high quality products.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for being on our show, and we want to continue to see what's Emerald going to give us this time. Can't wait to check it out.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Luma Residency in Munyonyo is the latest apartmentalized project by HK Properties. This state-of-the-art residency that has tipped the architecture scale in Uganda has 2 to 3 bedroomed apartments at modest rents. Scheduled payments can be arranged to fit your budget. For more information or booking, please call 0758 274 389.
Quite interesting what we have experienced here at HK Properties. What more would you want to ask? And we have you at Property Hour to give you every detail that you'd ever require. And now this was a beautiful story, a place where you know HK Properties in future will be able to always be there to give you standard homes, standard condominiums. Viola, haven't you enjoyed such an experience?
That is what we do at the Property Hour. We keep you informative, inclusive, and up to date. And the launch of Luma Residency speaks it all for itself. Imagine having such a property on the peak of Mutungo Hill. Barbara, I'm not worried about Uganda's housing deficit anymore, because with such projects, why not? We're going to get houses.
No more small condominiums which cannot be usable. It's to the best and to the best of what HK can provide to the market.
Do not go away. Kindly follow us on all our socials. Property Hour UG. Till next time.
The Property Hour is informative, inclusive, and up to date. Proudly powered by HK Properties.